It is Wednesday the 17th of January. This is a brand new series of Traveljack's Journeys. Roll the brand new titles. My name is Janaury, and in this programme I take you on a journey. Welcome to Traveljack's Journeys. Hello and welcome to a brand new series of Traveljack's Journeys. For this journey we are going along the Cambrian coastline to Barmoth, and we're also doing some evening train spotting at Shrewsbury. We are currently waiting for the 0859 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Pwllheli in Aberystwyth. Due to a fault on the train has only got two carriages, which means I've got to change at Machynlleth. We'll be calling out Wellington, Shrewsbury, Welshpool, Newtown, Cairns and Machynlleth. When we get to Machynlleth, I've got to jump onto the train which will continue up the Cambrian coastline. That will take me to Barmoth. That will be calling at Dovey Junction, Aberystwyth, Tywyn, Fairborn and Barmoth. The train will also call at Pwllheli, Tonfanau, Lle Rural and Malvac. By request, if there's no one there, the train will not stop. When I get to Barmoth, I'll explain the return train plan.
Unattended on the station.
This episode almost has to be cancelled due to me being ill over the last few days. I've still got a bit of a cough. Sorry about that. Later on in the episode, we'll be seeing the ARRIVA Trains Wales Premier Service. Here's what's coming up in today's episode. Back to Telford Central, 158841. Here comes my train. This is the 859 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Pwllheli and Aberystwyth. Well, it'd be Aberystwyth actually. It is 158. Oh, it's 841. Thank you for showing up. This is 158841 operating the 0859 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Aberystwyth. This train will be going to Aberystwyth. We'll be calling at Wellington, Shrewsbury, Welshpool, Newtown, Cairns and Machynlleth, where we'll be changing trains. And this is 158841, which always follows me of fulfillments when leave Shrewsbury.
The next stop is Shrewsbury. Thank you.
We will shortly be arriving at Shrewsbury.
arriving at Shrewsbury. Any passengers for stations to Crewe and Manchester, stations to Chester and Holyhead, station to Telford Central, please change here. This train goes forward, calling at Welshpool, Newtown, Telford, Machynlleth, Surrey Junction, or the Aberystwyth. Any passengers for stations on the coast towards the Pwllheli, please change at Machynlleth.
This is Shrewsbury, where we're returning here. There's some transmissions.
This train is for Aberystwyth. The next stop is Welshpool. Thank you.
We are now leaving Shrewsbury. The next stop is Welshpool.
And let's think about it. So, for example, one of the things I was trying to do was with this project that we've got funded now with Gulf West and all that sort of stuff, is that not just having engagement with the project, but actually generates membership as well. So it does your work for you. So for example, one of the things that you managed also from a stadium trust is to help with your website.
There's another train that follows me, 828.
Yeah. So what it enables us to do is to say, fine, we'll use that money to build our project website, but also build a backside for us. So that will fund some of the money you've already spent on the website, which means you can use that for your core costs.
But you were doing that already,
But because it was given to us in December, none of the invoices have come through for the website.
Okay.
So that means we can now very kindly pay for the new website. So we can sort of box claim all the stuff I'm going to do. So the donor was the Birmingham Stadium Charitable Trust. So it's a levy on every particular size stadium, and they've got a foundation that's applied to them. They gave us a grant of £7,500. And that was really important now is we get some
We are now running between Shrewsbury and Welshpool. Get 158, 841. So, whilst we are running between Welshpool and, Shrewsbury and Welshpool, I've been given the train numbers today. So I'll give them out as we go along. And I've been given them by courtesy of Twitter and the ARRIVA Trains Wales social media team. Hello ARRIVA Trains Wales, thank you for giving me the train numbers. It's got a bit grey out there. Never mind. We're due to Barmoth for 11:59, then we're due out on the next train at 12:55. I'll explain the return train plan when we get to Barmoth, but we have got to change trains at Machynlleth. There's been an early train fault on one of the trains, so that's why I've got to change at Machynlleth. We will shortly be arriving at Welsh Pool.
That's a really great opportunity to just kind of step to
Good morning, we're shortly arriving to Welsh Pool. Welsh Pool, our next stop shortly. If you're leaving your train at Welsh Pool, please take care as you sit from the train to the platform. Thank you.
How critical is it time? I know it's desirable. Well, we do it, but to me, the getting the policy advisor in, policy head of policy is top priority. Once that person's in place, they can assist with this project. I mean, if it's not sensitive for 6 months, is there at least it's not 6 months, it's less than that. If you have to have it, not that then 6 months. Really wants to be advertised before then in this special edition, which I haven't made. So that's the sort of deadline. But I don't see. I'm sure you can some priority.
Yeah, I think you've got to
Ideally,
but I think if you
This is Welsh Pool.
that's something it's just such a great decision. Surely you can delegate that to Gareth. She gets on her phone between us. We all just get this out and surely there will be some points within the movement who's going to be up for this.
Simon and I were so engaged in talking at one point, we missed Welsh Pool. Wouldn't you end up?
We are now leaving Welsh Pool. The next stop is Newtown. We are now leaving Newtown. The next stop is Aberystwyth, and I'll be ending the filming for it until we leave Machynlleth. Well, until we get to Machynlleth. Want to be a normal filming until we get to Machynlleth. We've now made it into Machynlleth. 841's just brought us up. There was a fault on 158821. That's why we've had to change at Machynlleth. So we're just going to wait for 835's in the siding, so that's the train which is going to take us up to Barmoth. When we leave Barmoth, the request stops will appear on the screen. Here comes 158835. This is going to be my train to Barmoth. I think I've had this on to Pwllheli before. I'll have to check the notes. This is 158835, performing the 10:55 service from Machynlleth to Pwllheli. Will be taking this far as Barmoth, calling at Dovey Junction, Aberystwyth, Towyn, Fairborn and Barmoth. The train will also call at Pwllheli, Telford Central and Barmouth by request. Request stops will appear on the bottom of the screen when we leave Machynlleth. We are now leaving Machynlleth. The next stop is Dovey Junction. The request stops are now appearing on the bottom of the screen.
The next stop is Dovey Junction. Thank you. This is a security announcement. Please keep a close eye on luggage and personal belongings and remain vigilant throughout your journey. If you become aware of anything suspicious, please advise a member of the onboard staff immediately. Unidentified articles will be removed from the train. Thank you.
This is a 10:55 service through to Pwllheli. This is a 10:55 service through to Pwllheli. Now underway, we'll come through in the full ticket check. If all passengers can have tickets, passenger rail cards ready for inspection for me. We do operate a lot of request stops down this Cambrian coastline, so we'll be noting these down as I pass through the train. Once again, this is a 10:55 service through to Pwllheli.
Shortly be arriving at Dovey Junction. This is where the line splits.
that there is a large
We
gap
are now
between the
leaving
train and the platform.
Dyfi
Please take
Junction. The
extra
next
care
stop is
if you are leaving
Aberystwyth.
here. The next stop is Abu Dhabi. Thank you. The next stop is Abu Dhabi. If you wish to alight at Pwllheli, please ensure you tell the conductor.
We are now running between Dyfi Junction and Abu Dhabi. Aberystwyth. You will shortly be arriving at Aberystwyth.
We will shortly be arriving at Abu Dhabi. Thank you. Passengers are advised that there is a gap between the train and platform. Please take care when leaving the train. This train is for Pwllheli. The next stop is Towyn. Thank you.
We are now leaving Aberystwyth, the next stop is Towyn.
There's a seat here. There's one seat here. If anyone's lonely, they can come You can sit here if you want.
Ladies, so we're going to be
The
on here
next stop is Towyn. Thank you.
So we're going to be on here between half an hour and 45 minutes, depending on how fast the time we go. We are going to be getting off at Barmoth station. I'll let you know when we're one station.
Just coming into Towyn.
Right hand at 11, and you want to get to 11, we'll get rid of 11, yeah. So for the rest of the day, high or low? It would be 1 or 11. When it gets to me, you'll get find it. So 11 is really good. I've got drugs, I think
We are now leaving Towyn. Next stop is Barmoth.
I walked off the mountain and
I suppose the adrenaline gets you through it.
yeah, it does, yeah. I actually walked past an outbound group covered in blood.
Oh my god!
Hi guys!
Don't do that!
How's your day going?
See that in the distance? Mountains? Oh wow.
The next stop is Fairbourne. Thank you. The next stop is Fairbourne. If you wish to alight at Tarfanai or Cloyngoril, please ensure you tell the conductor.
So certain stops, so like stop at, unless you know.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, solar panels in Wales for liquid sunshine.
we thought it was boys only. We'll walk out the shower and there's a boy there on the house.
Georgie was like,
It must be a nightmare of a mixed school.
the showers now.
Huh?
Sorry,
It's just managing it.
Oh, right.
Girls' schools are boring. Really, girls' schools are boring. But I know loads of boys from OGS.
It's boring to talk.
But isn't it weird? You know, like those other schools, I can't remember what school, but like they only have like 3 girls in them, and then they have loads of boys. Yeah.
If it depends what sort of trip it is. Like I was saying to you, my A-level geography trip, I was the only girl. So because I was the only girl, I was allowed to take 2 friends with me. So my mates just came along for a jolly.
That's so fun.
So it depends. It depends what sort of trip it is.
Then they got told off by Claire for going into the boys' room.
We were in the common room now building.
And we saw in the rooms, like, and then we thought we weren't allowed to test
I don't want to give it to others.
It's not as harsh as it used to be. It used to be sent over if you went in.
Really?
Yeah, like the boy rooms, but the girl rooms you still got.
I think it's actually quite good because we can do what we want. Like we have certain times to do like meet you and then have lunch, but then in between it's like and like meet us at schools and we make The Liverpool girls really hated those boys and it was so
They thought we
Were they not from the same school?
But yeah, the Liverpool girls really didn't like
they're in our year.
Oh yeah, because they're a Catholic school, aren't they? Girls' Catholic school,
They're
yeah.
in our year. And then they thought we were with the boys.
They thought we hated, they hated us.
And then we told them, and then we were like,
I like Ellie.
Ellie and Ella. We were just like proud.
And then some boy to watch and I was like, we're going to have a
Zach Finn. I don't know.
I thought you liked Zach Fish.
Oh, is your swimming bag? Swimming guy?
Oh yeah.
We used to always talk about Zach
I don't
Finn.
know, Georgie was
Zach Finn. Remember when he finds his Instagram pictures in?
That's not very hard. I read it after my Snapchat streaks. That's all so sad.
I bet you she's going to go on purpose not to make a jazz or you and that's what
I'd be so annoyed. I'd be like, excuse me, who's this guy? You'd have to lose your own sleep.
bored as well.
I've only got these.
We sound so artificial. Like, we're just worried about our Snapchat streaks. It's so bad.
After 300 days, it's
That's yeah.
a year old.
We could have an accident. I think I've not seen them.
So this is the good one.
Yeah.
It's like this bit's falling away.
Oh wow. We have to play something like that.
How tall is this?
Probably that's sweet jazz.
How tall is it? How
I don't know, because I can't see every.
How do you jump when you jump? What is it like that? Which you usually see. I go
That's not meant to be. You fall over. Like whenever Annie isn't looking, you fall.
I know! She was! Joe was behind her when she fell.
Joe's always here when Sapper falls. Like literally Sapper was walking once. She was taking a picture.
Is it bad?
Yeah.
You're all used to eating now though, aren't you? Because your breaks at 11:15.
Yeah.
That's why you lunch, because you also for later on.
I have loads of sweet.
We have entire day.
Yes. Is the cabin really that bad? I don't think cabins are bad. I'm worried about the long.
Dude, she can only play
I feel like, what if it's dangerous? And hygiene. I hate that she steps on my coat. That sounds so bad. I was like,
her bed's so messed up she didn't even make it properly.
no, that's because Georgie was.
Got a good pub and chip shop.
Just
there.
coming into purple.
They're like friends in the village.
So she won't let anything higher. It's really dead, you know, because you always see gangs hanging outside it, and I'm just scared to go on. But it's like, I can't remember what it's called, like salt and vinegar. Yeah, it's so dodgy because you turn a corner, there's gangs and
Guys.
McDonald's, you know the McDonald's in town, in Ellsworth.
I don't know where it is.
There's a
Do you live in
McDonald's.
Ellsworth?
It's near Palmer. There's a McDonald's in a Palmer,
Me neither.
and then in between is like an alleyway, and there is like so many.
My address.
You know the name?
You're now leaving Purple, the next stop is Barmoth.
It's like Random Road.
What school would you have gone to then, Oak Grove?
Yeah. How do you know where that is?
Because I grew up in Milton.
Alright, okay.
I live really near it.
I grew up in Simpson Village, just outside Manchester.
Right. So what was last school last night? What was last school last night? 2 now. I was up at 4 this morning, so
I know. Can you do it? Can we do it? It's okay, Alex will do it.
Tell Paul about the
Yeah, you
like
do.
that new big house evidence. It was the first time I did that. I thought it was offside.
If you wish to loiter, more the now
Yeah, it's good though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Behind the times, I think it's been in rugby for this.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
These walkers get off at over.
No, they're going to Barmouth. Yeah, I'm going to Barmouth, mate.
I'm excited for this one.
All the way from where you guys, all the way to
Not
Aberystwyth
leaving,
here.
all of them
Not
over.
to Abu Dhabi, we're going to go up Barmoth.
Where'd you go this morning? Did you have to get on?
Oh yeah, we got on. We had to walk to Dovey instead of Pwllheli.
Yeah, it's going to be like that for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, they told us till the end of March.
Yeah, well, it needs to be done anyway.
Yeah. You've dropped your club for that.
Health and safety comes first.
Yeah, it does. Definitely.
See, you're trying to copy me, I see.
Yeah, yours is cooler though.
Yeah, but mine's a work jacket. It's not a. They're the ones they're like fleeces. So they're easy to. I'm gonna be going on YouTube and
Yeah.
I'll let you decide.
Yeah. Oh my god. We're on the cruise.
If it was like really hot weather, if this was like Spain or something, because it's supposed to keep really big. I don't know anybody that lived there because they live in Spain. It's just all
I don't even see people like in the same block of flats.
And also,
Ever.
old people live near me. So they're like.
we have to do like the houses.
Oh, there's an AGS boy who lives near me who always just looks at me. So I just put my blinds down as soon as I get home. It's weird. Just like,
I know everyone on my bus.
I know everyone gets on, everyone gets off.
Someone new gets on.
Hello! It was so easy. Wait, Paul was the Chinese one that Ella always thinks he's going to get on, but never does. Oh yeah, he's still standing there waiting for whatever. His girlfriend. An invitation. He just stands there, he stands there like, hi, come on.
There's a guy like that called Satchel. I like my
Satchel? Why did they talk about Satchel?
I'll tell you guys, I'm going for. I'll tell you something. I'm going further than you guys. I'll tell you that.
Wait, where's the hair?
I'm going further than you guys. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, well we're getting up here, so you definitely are.
All over you.
Saffron's is yours.
I've seen the new Jigsaw film. I've seen the new Jigsaw film.
I want to watch that,
You know, the train doesn't actually get to Barmouth straight away. It has to pull the barriers down.
What's that on the end there?
Is it a house? It's a house now, yeah.
It's the old toll house. The bridge used to be a toll bridge.
Yeah, there's a toll bridge further up. That one used to be the old courthouse.
This one used to have to pay 70p.
Yeah. We meant the one on the end of the land here, so that was the courthouse that one. And then, like you said, there's this one here for the toll.
Oh wow.
Wait, what? You see the angle on it? 45 degrees.
That is scary.
We will shortly be arriving at Barmoth.
So we can go and go down in some of the mines and see where it's coupled together.
Yeah.
They usually
This is Barmoth.
it's not supporting itself anymore, really.
Still relaxing the train.
We will when we get to the south, but not before.
They do.
It's going to take us about 45 minutes to an hour.
I like that
We're
house.
going to Scamble.
Right,
Up the hill. When we're up there, we'll have lunch, and then we'll probably save one item of food,
Yeah.
and then we'll get down with something to scrambling. We'll probably leave our bags at the bottom.
Do you need them for mining tomorrow as well then?
Yeah, that's why I'm going to keep hold of them.
Bobby's. Oh, I have Bobby.
We are now arriving into Barmoth. I'm going to film the train going out.
Right then, ladies, this way, please. This way.
Yeah, well, they've got self-scanners in the
That goes on by 835, going to the ferry. Right everyone, it is 12:02. We're now in Barmoth. Nice place this is. It's quite a lot of people from the Midlands come here because it's quite close. To drive it takes about 2 hours. We're going to wait for the 12:55 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Birmingham International. We'll be taking that one as far as Shrewsbury. Yes, we are going to Shrewsbury because we're going to go and do some evening spotting. We'll be calling it Airborne Towing, Aberystwyth, Dovey Junction, Machynlleth, Carersous, Newtown, Welsh Pool and Shrewsbury. We're due to Shrewsbury 1517. According to the ARRIVA Trains Wales social media team, that one will be 15837. Not bad. What I'll do, I'll film going down across the bridge, which is only a 5-minute walk. You can walk it actually across the bridge. This is the level crossing here at Barmoth. It's just there. Beach is over there. I'll take you across this. I know the train's just been through, so there you go. I'll go this way actually. Quite a nice place Barmoth is. I like Barmoth. Later on in the episode we will be seeing the ARRIVA Trains Wales premiere service. It's a bit cold, but that's because we've come here in January. I can't even have my ice cream because the ice cream shop's shut. Typical. It's been a quite nice ride. I'll do a little bit of filming when we come back. So we're now in Barmoth. It's now 12:17. We're here in Barmoth. Just behind me is Barmoth Beach. It's windy, but it's not raining, unlike it was earlier. I'm right around the train station to the train. There is a lovely church up here, it's quite nice actually, it's called the Mermaid. Very nice, but I haven't gone to it today because you can't see me because the sun's in the way. Sorry about that. In the summer it gets really busy. That's why I come up here in January when it's dead. Not many people here. The fun fair's behind. Yeah, it's quite a nice train service here. It's one every 2 hours to Pwllheli, and one train every 2 hours to Birmingham International, with some trains terminating at Machynlleth. So I've got to cross over the other side because there's no footbridge here at Barmoth. down that way of the town, where you can catch up boats over to Barmouth Ferry, which is on the One Railway. So I'm just going to go and get ready to board the train. It should be 158-837, so I'll film it when it comes in. Here comes my train. This is the 12:55 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Birmingham International. We'll be taking it as far as Shrewsbury. It is 158-837. This is 158-837 operating the 12:55 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Birmingham International. We're taking as far as Shrewsbury, calling up Barmoth, Towin, Aberystwyth, Dover Junction, Machynlleth, Caersus, Newtown, Welshpool and Shrewsbury. We're doing Shrewsbury for 15:17. I'm going to film a few bits along the journey. So we're out on board 158-837. We are now leaving Barmoth. The next stop is Airborne. Here's the bridge. Film which will leave Aberystwyth after this bit. We are now leaving Aberystwyth. The next stop is Dover Junction. We're filmed for the tunnels. coastline. I'll film on the arrival into Shrewsbury. Let's see on the arrival into Shrewsbury. We will shortly be arriving at Shrewsbury. On arrival to Shrewsbury, this train will terminate. Yes, I did say terminate. It's meant to go to Birmingham International, but I'll explain the reason, and I'll show you the reason when we're arriving into Shrewsbury.
Very shortly, we'll be arriving into Shrewsbury. Once again, this train will now terminate at Shrewsbury and return back to Aberystwyth. All changes at Shrewsbury, please. Do remember to take all personal belongings with you, and please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. For those of you leaving Shrewsbury, have your tickets ready as the barriers will be in operation at this station. Any passengers for the 3:24 service to London Euston, that's a Virgin service to London Euston. That's expected to leave off platform number 7. Once again, London Euston is platform number 7. The 326 to Holyhead via Chester. The 326 to Holyhead via Chester is platform number 3. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the station, you'll need to leave the station via the subway. And as you exit the station, take the door to the left-hand side in the corner. That will take you up to platform number 3. The Holyhead service. The 333 for Birmingham International. That would have been the continuation of this train originally. Once again, the 333 for Birmingham International is platform number 5. And the 340 to Milford Haven. Via Cardiff, Newport, Hereford is platform number 7. These are always subject to last minute alterations to do this night for announcements. Please accept my apologies for the last minute change and any inconvenience this causes you. Shrewsbury next and final stop, thank you.
I'm just waiting for a 175 to pass before we can enter the platform. Here she comes. And now 175, 110 has passed. We can now enter the platform at Shrewsbury. Yeah, and there's the reason why this train's been terminated. You can see a 150. As you know, the 150s are not allowed to go to Aberystwyth. arriving into Shrewsbury. One 58823. It was 150, was it, don't know. Or 150 241. Right, everyone, it's 15:21. We are now in Shrewsbury. It was 175, 113. We'll film a few trains here. Sorry about that. Yeah, the reason the train's being swapped, there's a 150 on the back of that. And the 150s are not allowed to go to Aberystwyth and Pwllheli. They're not fitted the signalling equipment, that's why the trains have been swapped. Which means I'm slightly happier, because we're going to be catching the 1933 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service back to Telford Central later. If it didn't get swapped, it'd be that lovely train down the far end. This one. Him. It's 15827. Don't swap it, ARRIVA. I want that. Hopefully we'll have it. Next up, 1524. ARRIVA Urgent Supervisory Service to London, Euston. Almost at ARRIVA Trains Wales. It is 221 412. Next out, 1530, ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Aberystwyth and Pwllheli. It's 158827 and 158837. What we've just jumped off. So 15827. Do not get swapped, as I will see at 7:30. About 1933. And you turn you back to Telford. Next out, the 1533 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Birmingham International. It's 158823 and 150241. Last way from the driver. Next up, 1540 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Telford Haven via Telford Central, 175 105. 7:07. We're in Shrewsbury. I'm going to do the main train spotting session. I'll get down to the station for about 6 o'clock. Then we'll film some trains, including we'll film that 150 coming in, what we saw going out to Birmingham. Then we'll film the Premier service. I was going to film a Manchester, but they were running late earlier. There's been animals on the line between Cardiff and Newport, so the trains have been running about 20 minutes late, but they've cleared the animals now. One of those sheep. Is it what it's like? Yeah, so I'm just walking down the high street. I might go down the bus station and do some night bus spotting for about 40 minutes. In fact, that's what I'm going to go and do. I'll see you at Shrewsbury bus station. We are now in Shrewsbury bus station. Here comes the 7:30 to Aberystwyth. Yeah, we're now in Shrewsbury bus station. I'm going to do a bit of bus spotting, even though it's dark, and then I want to head up to the train station and do some more train spotting, and we'll see that ARRIVA Trains Wales Premier service as well. Nice one. Here comes a solo on the 8 to Sutton Farm. Leaving with the 1810 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Chester via Crewe 175010. There goes 150241 with a service to Llandudno via Chester. Now leaving with the 1831 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Aberystwyth, it's 158823. Now leaving with the 1833 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Birmingham International 158828, which is another train that keeps on following me, especially when I do Chesters. Here comes the ARRIVA Trains Wales Premier service in 67
Church Stretton, Haymarket, Ludlow, Hereford, Atherton,
There's my train back to Telford Central, 158841, which we had earlier, 827, going back to Aberystwyth. There goes 158841, which I've just jumped off. I didn't film because it was a bit dark. So we took that from here to Machynlleth, and we've just had it. Right everyone, it is time to end this programme. I will end it in the model railway. Right everyone, as you can see we are back at my place. Time to review this episode of Travel Exchange. We went to Barmoth. We jumped on the 0859 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service to Pwllheli and Aberystwyth. Was meant to be going to Pwllheli and Aberystwyth, but we only had 2 coaches, which means we had an unexpected train change. I'll put that on the screen now. So basically, if we have an unexpected train change, I'll put it in red on the screen. Here was 158841. For some reason, that train keeps on following me. And then got to Machynlleth. We changed on to 158835. Took that up the Cambrian coastline. Nice ride. We got to Barmouth. Had a bit of time at them when we jumped on the next train, which was 158837. Took that one to Shrewsbury. Did a little bit of filming along the route. Sorry about that, I've had a cough all day. And when we got to Machynlleth, we attached on to 15827, and then we got to Shrewsbury. If I was continuing on to Birmingham International, it was meant to be another unexpected train change. It was a 150 cropped up on a Birmingham, so they swapped the train. 827 was sent back to Aberystwyth with 837, so the 1933 ARRIVA Trains Wales Service was meant to be 827. It wasn't. At Shrewsbury I did a bit of train spotting, and then I found the ARRIVA Trains Wales Premier Service, and then because the train got swapped at Shrewsbury, and 15841 turned up again. Now if you've watched my previous episode, you'll see 841 shows up, it follows me all the time. Thank you to the ARRIVA Trains Wales social media team for giving me the train numbers this morning. Thank you to everyone who's watched this. Also met up with Chris Harvey. He was on the train from Shrewsbury up to Telford. Nice guy. And that's it for me. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter. Episode 2 is we are going to Blackpool. Now this is going to be quite interesting. You've probably heard that Preston to Blackpool is shut because they're electrifying the line. So we're going up, we're going to be catching a replacement bus service. But what we're doing in Blackpool, I'll explain that at the start of episode 2. Providing, and I'm booking the tickets soon, because I'm filming this on the 17th of January. Providing nothing happens, that should be going ahead. So I will see you at the start of episode 2, which will be Blackpool. Bye for now, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode.